This has become a familiar scene to people in China.
President Xi Jinping's Operation Fox Hunt was launched to track down so-called economic criminals who had fled China. Over the past decade, more than 12,000 people have been caught in the anti-corruption campaign and returned to face prosecution.
According to this Chinese Communist Party, it is legitimate to go after targets overseas, kidnapping them to bring them back to China. According to some sources, it has happened in Australia as well.
In 2019, Chinese officers came to Australia with permission from the Australian Federal Police. Four Corners has confirmed they didn't follow the agreed protocol and took their target back to China.
I'm very concerned to hear that the Australian Federal Police has apparently facilitated an operation of the Ministry of Public Security here in Australia, which has resulted in an Australian resident returning to China.
The target was a 59-year-old woman who had moved to Australia from China in 2013. The Chinese government accused her of financial fraud.
The idea that any foreign government could use coercive measures, threatening behaviour to remove someone from Australia is not just unacceptable, it's unlawful to remove anyone without legal authority, full stop.
The Australian Federal Police has 4 agreements with the Chinese government, 2 of which are with their policing agency, the Ministry of Public Security.
We need absolutely full disclosure of just how many Australian residents have been subject to these kinds of arrangements.
The AFP declined to comment on the case, but said while they cooperate with overseas agencies, they would never facilitate the forced return of Australian residents. Echo Hoi, ABC News.